Hi everyone, it's Miss Boylan. I wanted to put together a real quick video and talk to you about assignment schedules. So if you've already downloaded your business and personal finance assignment schedule, awesome. Go ahead and have it open while we talk. If not, I'm going to show you where you go to access it, and then we're going to look through the assignment schedule to kind of figure out what's in there, how you use it, how I use it. Okay? So let's first talk about where to find them. Okay, of course they're in the classroom, so let's go there now. Okay, so we're here in the Business and Personal Finance classroom, the landing page. Once you click the course, and then you come into the classroom. So we're here and we see that we have, our announcement that's at the top of the page. And if we scroll down here, we've got our classroom folder, which is where, of course, we access all of our content. And then right below that, we have our assignment schedules folder, okay? So we're going to go ahead and click in it. I just did you can do a quick view from the side. One thing to let you know is my view looks slightly different from yours, okay, but not too different, okay? So I will explain to you any differences that that you see. So here, the first thing that we see in the assignment schedules folder is just a page that tells you what you should be doing every day in class, okay? And then below that, we've got your assignment schedule. Now, this is where I told you mine might look different than yours. Mine shows all assignment schedules in there. Yours will only show your assignment schedule. So I create groups. I put you in a group based on your school, and then I assign that group an assignment schedule. So yours, if you were at a DoDEA school, you'd see this Q1 assignment schedule link. That would be yours. And then if you were at Lejeune, you would see this Q1 assignment schedule. Okay. So we go ahead and you just can access it right there from the PDF, or you can click the page, and the page you can download the PDF from there. So that's one way. Just, on that materials page, or not the materials page, sorry, on the course landing page, and then right there in the assignment schedule folder. The other thing you've got is over here on the left, you've got this materials section link here, and it's got a little drop down arrow. You could quickly just come in here, click the drop down arrow, come to assignment schedules. It's going to take you to the same location, okay? So go ahead and take a minute right now, download your assignment schedule, the one that's viewable for you, and then we'll go through it together. Quick thing, if you don't have access to an assignment schedule, it means I haven't put you in a group yet. Be sure to message me if that's the case. I'm going to try to make sure everybody's in their appropriate group tonight before you guys see this video, so hopefully that's not an issue. But if you have any issues and there is no assignment schedule listed for you in that folder, just message me, okay? Okay, so ideally you've downloaded your assignment schedule. So let's take a look at it real quick and break it down and see what is listed inside that bad boy. Okay, so we've got the Business and Personal Finance assignment schedule open. This one is for DoDEA. I just took a look at that one. Essentially, the only difference here is the start date, end date is going to be a little bit different for DoDEA than it is for Lejeune students. So let's just take a look at it. So in this case, don't really worry about the dates, okay? Because your dates might be a little bit different. I'm just going to highlight where you can find due dates. Okay, so it's fairly simple. We've got 3 columns here, right? The first column is going to be the unit and the lesson that you're working on. The middle column is the activities that are required. And when I say required activities, I don't just mean graded activities, I mean non-graded as well. So if you've been in Edgenuity, you know that you have to go through each element one after the other. You can't skip around. So I list everything that needs to be done. So even things like the instruction, you have to do the instruction. You have to watch the instruction video before you can access any of the study questions. So that's why I list them. So in this case, the instruction, it's not graded. The study questions are graded. So the things in this middle column, the required activities, they're required because you have to do them in order to get to the gradable activities, okay? And then finally, we've got the very rightmost column. It's your due date. You'll notice here, I don't specify when like, I don't say, okay, study question 1 needs to be done on a Monday, study question 2 needs to be done on Wednesday, study question 3 needs to be done on Friday. Okay, that's not how I do things. Instead, I just say, here is the week ending, in this case, when we're talking about Unit 0 and Unit 1, right? This whole area highlighted here in blue. I just say, this is the stuff, these are the required activities, and they are all due this date, the 30th of August, okay? How you go about doing that is up to you. I'm going to expect you to, allocate your time appropriately so that you do the coursework that is required within that week, okay? If you need help, if you're having trouble staying on task or whatever, let me know. But for the most part, I find that it's better to just give when the stuff is due and let you kind of deal with how you're going to make that stuff work within your schedule. Okay. The last thing to note here is I highlight the weeks. So this whole blue section up here at top would be the first week, the week that we just finished. So now we head into the white. Right? All this white area is for this current week. And so everything that is listed here is due September 6th. And then we go back to the blue for the next week. I alternate colors, so that you can see quickly what week you're in, what unit you're working on, what lesson you're working on, and what activities you have to complete. Okay? So now real quick, I'm going to talk for a moment. Okay, so I want to take a minute here just to explain to you how I use the assignment schedule. So I use the assignment schedule to monitor your progress, and I'll explain that in a little bit because I know it's very important. You want to know, like, one, how are you graded? How do I get the grade that I get in this class? When does Miss Boylan update grades? When do I get progress reports? These kind of things. They're all very important. So I wanted to take a moment real quick to talk to you about them because they're all kind of tied to the assignment schedule. Okay, so let's go back to that assignment schedule. Okay, so I've got the assignment schedule back open, and we're going to just take a look at this. This is the second week of school that ends September 6th. Okay, so this coming Friday. So we're going to just briefly talk about this week. So in this week, you have the Unit 1 Lesson 2 that you need to work through. So you have to watch the instruction, and you have to do the study questions. Then you've got the Unit 1 Lesson 3 instruction and study questions. You've got an assignment, and then you've got a summary, okay? So the summary includes a unit wrap-up that's not graded and a career connection. So these things have to be completed by the 6th of September. That is the due date, right? We list the 6th of September as the due date. So I need to explain to you, as you're completing these things in the Edgenuity classroom, I will be transferring the grades from Edgenuity into Gradespeed. Just as you're doing stuff every day, twice a day, I'm going to be checking Edgenuity to see how you did and transfer those grades that are in Edgenuity into Gradespeed, okay, so that your grade in Gradespeed is accurate. I'm going to do this all throughout the week, right? Every day throughout the week, I'm going to check Edgenuity a couple of times, transfer grades. If I see issues, I reach out to you, I talk to you. We're always kind of communicating about your progress in class, okay? So, come Friday, I'm not going to mark anything missing in Gradespeed. It's Monday through Friday. I'm not marking anything in Gradespeed. I've given you all that time to complete your coursework, and I'm not marking anything as missing. So then we've got Saturday and Sunday. Well, I don't work on Saturday and Sunday, not in regards to like grading anything, okay? I'm not going to generally grade anything in class unless you have something like, you've got some kind of school trip you're going to and your grade's bad and you're like, Miss Boylan, I just submitted 4 things. Can you please update my grade? In that instance, yeah, I'd grade over the weekend. But generally, I don't grade over the weekend. I am available to you over the weekend, right? If you have any issues in Edgenuity, if you have any questions, if you get locked out of a quiz, something like that, I'm available to you. But I'm just not generally grading in the classroom, okay? So Saturday and Sunday, there's not going to be any missings marked in Gradespeed either, okay? Monday even, you still are getting kind of a pass. I'm not going to mark any missings on Monday. If you're submitting stuff in Edgenuity on Monday, I'm going to post it right to Gradespeed, okay? There's not going to be any kind of negative, nothing negative is going to happen to your grade at this point. Okay. So come Tuesday, it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday the 10th. Your stuff was due the 6th. You had Saturday and Sunday as kind of your little free time. You even had Monday. Okay. But now it's Tuesday the 10th. Okay, Tuesday is the day all schools require us virtual school teachers to ensure that your grade is up to date. They're going to do a grades check, and they're going to see if you can, participate in your extracurricular activities. So what I have to do is on Tuesday, I need to make sure that your grade is up to date. This is when I mark missings in grade speed, if there are missings. If there's not missings, I'm not going to put in missings, right? So what I do is, let's say on the 10th, I'm going to come here and I'm going to look and I'm going to say, okay, these things are required by the 6th. It's the 10th now. Which of this stuff, was it all completed? Yay, awesome. If not, if some stuff was missing, if something was missing, I'm going to mark it as missing in the grade book. Okay. And when I mark something as missing in the grade book, it calculates to a 0. Please be aware of that. It calculates to a 0 and it will negatively affect your grade. So with that, the best use of this assignment schedule is to guide you through the class. It tells you exactly what you need every week to complete in order to be, up to date in the class. So the biggest thing, I'll tell you, I've been teaching for a long time, and the biggest thing between passing a virtual school class and failing a virtual school class, it's not that you didn't understand the material, okay? Your level of understanding the material is going to make a difference between whether you got an A, a B, or a C, or a D, right? That all has to do with your knowledge level. But I will tell you, the difference maker between passing and failing, it's missings. It's not doing the work. It's not staying on task. I've never seen anybody who stayed on task the entire time, stayed, progressing with the assignment schedule and still failed the class. I've never, ever seen that. Okay. So big key to being successful in a virtual school class is to download this assignment schedule and to use it to guide your daily progress. Okay. So with that, I'm done. I hope that you got some important information out of this. If you have any questions, please message me. You can message me on, the preferred method is Hangouts because it's quick and easy, right? And I can answer you really quick. If that's not the most pertinent or best way for you to message me that day, or for whatever reason, I'm good with Gmail, right? The student.dodea.edu email, because I get that right on my phone. And I can also get, I also get anything that you send to my official address, the @dodea.edu address. Only downside to that one is I have to be logged into my computer with my CAC card, blah, blah, blah. And so I don't get to get those emails as frequently as I would, say, the student.dodea.edu email, or Hangouts, or even, we have the message function in Schoology. I have Schoology, the app, on my phone, and I get notifications for any emails in there too. So all of these, there should be no reason we don't stay in contact with one another. Okay. So with that, I'm going to cut this short. Sorry it went a little long. Have a great week. Stay in touch.